Hey, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your tarot reading for whenever you find it. Timing is divine, so this reading is timeless, but the energy that I am working in is October 2024. I'm going to do a life path for you, Cancer family, with the Star Tarot, and then I will pull some clarifiers with the Santa Muerta deck, and then I will pull an oracle card with the Halloween oracle, and then I will pull some runes for you at the end. So you have some interesting energy here. The energy that you're in right now is the Chariot, which is having reached a level of maturity in some way, graduating in some way. And this looks like a very, very spiritual time for you. Now, the energy that you're wearing right now is the Chariot card. So what Spirit is saying is you're reflecting the cosmos back to the cosmos. The Chariot is the blueprint of the cosmos. There is a lot on the Chariot card. If you look, especially in the Rider-Waite system, at all previous cards of the higher arcana, there are 6 cards before the Chariot, right? Chariot is number 7. The Chariot contains elements from all previous cards. So you've gathered a lot of wisdom, gathered some resources, gathered support, gathered confidence, gathered self-respect, vision, right? And a will to move forward on your path. So this is when you really, really make great strides. And I see that especially with the 8 of Wands and 9 of Wands and the Prince of Wands. You're about to leap forward on your path to your goal. There is some specific goal that you have in mind, something specific that you're working on, that you're envisioning for yourself, and you are connected now to Spirit in a way that Spirit can come along on this path, co-create with you in some way. And your path goes Prince of Wands, Ace of Wands to the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is connecting you to Spirit. You can see he's got his crown chakra wide open here, right? He's receiving guidance and wisdom. Now, some of you are, again, like I said, teaching. So sharing that guidance and wisdom, and some of you are receiving it. Ultimately, though, this card here, the Hierophant in this deck, is telling you to follow your heart in order to navigate this intricate labyrinth. There are rocks all around this labyrinth, but the one the Hierophant is pointing to is shaped like a heart. And that gives you what you need to correctly navigate the labyrinth, to find your star, right? To find your outcome. The star is a pentacle here, and the pentacles in the tarot is material manifestation, right? So whatever you're working on, this is Spirit co-creating with you as well, right? But this is really just saying that whatever this is that you're excited about, that you're going for, that you're working for, because the Wands is a lot of work. This could be a spiritual teaching, spiritual sharing. The Hierophant is like the bridge to heaven and the stairway to your higher self, right? So this could be being a yoga teacher, a tarot reader, an astrologer, some type of a counselor, something to help people, a Reiki practitioner, something to help people to understand their own energy and to find Spirit in their daily life, really. So this is an exciting energy. The Prince of Wands, though, he's making his world a better place, a brighter place. This is a magic wand, and he's following his bliss, because this wand is topped by a sunflower, and the sunflower follows the sun. When the sun comes up, the sunflower faces it, and as the sun moves, the sunflower moves with it, right? So you're following your emotional guidance system and what makes you excited. And with the Ace of Wands, something is getting you up early because you're so excited to get started. If this is a relationship, this is a passionate relationship. And it's keeping you up at night because you don't want to stop. This is like really, really fiery energy. This could be many things. Could be a new business, a new practice, a new home, a new community, something, right? But it's very, very promising and exciting for you because you're putting a lot into it. You wouldn't be putting a lot into it if you didn't see things coming back to you. I see instant results here on some level. May not be great results to start with, but it's looking very, very promising as far as outcomes come. You know, I would be surprised if you're not getting like instant results right away. And, you know, you have the King of Cups right there with the Hierophant. So this is where your path leads. And the King of Cups is really, really spiritual. This is really being in touch with your spirituality and with spirit. You know, this is co-creating with spirit and finding peace. This is, like I said, a real fiery energy, but this is a very peaceful energy. He's got a lotus flower behind his head. He's found his center. He wears the lotus on his chest. You know, he has peace. He's following his heart, and our heart always brings us peace and ease, right? So even in the midst of everything going on, I just feel like you are finding a more, I mean, the King of Cups is the most spiritual, you could argue the most spiritual card in the deck, who has mastered his own spirituality, right? So there is some type of mastery here of your own energy. And then the Eight of Wands with the Knight of Wands. This is news. This is a message. This could be a message from the universe, like I said, with those instant results, right? Or this could be something that comes in the mail, something that you receive online, or somebody just coming up and telling you something. Or it could be a download, an inspiration that gives you the information that you need. You know, take it as it resonates. You will know what it is when it comes, but you're going to receive a great deal of very, very enlightening, helpful, and inspirational information. This could be an invitation, and this could also be like an offer, a really powerful offer because of where you are now. This is a really powerful position that you're in here. So, you know, this could be a very powerful offer. And your advice cards, the Three of Cups, this is, you know, the Three of Cups is often seen as a card of celebration, a card of, hey, you know, take time to smell the roses, make sure you share your bliss with your community, open up to praise and adoration, and share the news. You know, this could be really great news, share the news, right? But I always see the Three of Cups, especially when you see figures like this, right? These are the Norns of destiny. You know, these are the fates. And this is like the triple moon goddess, you know, and that is what is behind the fates, right? So this is to remind you that things happen in their divine timing. The Three of Cups is a lot like the Empress, right? This is the Empress of your emotions. So this is a creative expression. This is creative, and when I say creative expression, I mean creative expression of whatever it is that you've been passionate about and working on, right? So express this out. Don't, you know, allow it to manifest. Allow it to become a thing now. Show it to the world. Put it out there. This is the time to shine light on it. You know, the Norns and the Fates always say, this is the time, you know. So I just feel like, and again, we'll get clarifiers, but there's something that you need to open up to the world, you know. Spirit, please give me some clarifiers for the Cancer family. Clarify, please, Spirit. Chariot, clarify Cancer's path. Thank you, Spirit. All right, one more. All right. Beautiful. All right. So the Chariot is clarified with the Wheel of Fortune. Prince of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups. The Hierophant with Santa Muerta. This is this version of the Death card, which is actually a really, really good card right now. The King of Cups with the Fool. Eight of Wands with Five of Swords. King of Wands with Three of Pentacles. And Three of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So that's very interesting. You have some pentacles here to go with your wands. Again, the manifestation, right? Material manifestation, and it is time. The Wheel of Fortune, and there's your hourglass right there. So, and this is a really, really balanced energy, just like the chariot. You can see the dark horse and the white horse, and here you see the dark reaper and the white reaper, right? That one of the messages of the chariot is very, very focused and very strong-willed toward your destiny. You have to stay focused, and you have to use your will and alignment in order to get the white and the black horse to work together with one another. The white horse of the chariot wants to go to heaven. It wants to do what is right. It wants to carry you to spirit. The black horse wants to go make black horse babies. It wants to eat. It wants to fight. It wants to run away. Right? So getting these two to align and to move forward, because he's going here and he's going here. You want to move forward, right? So in order to do that, you have to align yourself, mind, body, spirit. The black horse listens to your body and your fire energy, and the white horse listens to your spirit and your water energy. So you need to align those things within you in order to get these horses to move forward. And here you see that in this particular Wheel of Fortune, this is really what I'm seeing is two divergent energies within you, and you maintaining your center in the face of this. This is kind of that ultimate message, this too shall pass. If something negative happens, or perceived as negative happens, understanding this too shall pass. If something great is happening, just remembering this too shall pass. And it keeps you in the center of the wheel instead of being tossed around on the outside of the wheel. Super happy when something perceived great is happening, and super sad when something perceived difficult is happening. Staying centered and riding the wheel the way that it was intended, right? So I just feel this is you really, really centered, balanced, and focused on whatever it is that you're working on, which makes a lot of sense with the Prince of Wands and the Ace of Wands and then the Knight of Wands. So there you go. So the Prince of Wands clarified with the Five of Pentacles. I really see you making the world a better, beautiful, or brighter place, bringing all these butterflies and flowers and sparkles into being. And I see that this is maybe not a super easy road to navigate. With the wands, there's a lot of speed. There is a need for speed within us. And with the Five of Pentacles, there's kind of, especially in this card, there's a need to kind of slow down. And because walking on big rocks like this, if you ever have, you know what I'm talking about. This can really trip you up. This can twist your ankle. This can trap you. It's precarious. This is a precarious situation. So I just feel like your creative sparkle and whatever it is that you are working on, that you're very, very excited about, that you're really, really going, you're starting early and going till all hours of the night and burning the candle at both ends. There's something about this that requires some dexterity, some care taken, And also with the Five of Pentacles, there's often a change. The fives are where we change our mind about something, or we change our path. We shift the process to refine where we are. The five is right in the middle of the path, starting from 0 or ace and ending at 10. And 5 is when we are kind of lost. We're as far from source as we can be. We're as far from source at the beginning and as far from source at the end, and we're having to figure it out ourselves, navigate for ourselves. And it can get us a little bit confused and wary. So, I just see a need to just take care. Not that much, honestly. I mean, with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups, and there's just another message that I want to share with the Five of Wands. I'm not necessarily seeing it in this deck, but there could be like some type of exile in your community, home, family life, work life. A lot of you could find yourself needing a new home, needing a new job, needing a new relationship, because with the Five of Pentacles, there can be a sense of being left out in the cold, or, having to navigate the space on your own, right? But I mean, for you, it's a very good thing. This is a very positive reading, right? It just feels like maybe whatever you're working on, whatever you're planning, whatever you're hoping for may require you to, or may end up causing you to do this on your own in some way. Or maybe not just by yourself on your own, but without someone or a group or a situation that you had relied on before, right? So feeling a little bit on the outs with someone or something. The Ace of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Cups, is just a beautiful, bright, and amazing energy. This is really being happy. I mean, the Ace of Wands is like the ultimate card of inspiration, and the Ten of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It's a dream come true. So the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups could be getting your dream job that feels like a dream come true. You know, I mean, that is a great example. If it's a relationship, it's with someone who you perceive as being the answer to your dreams. You know, there's just a real beautiful, beautiful emotional swell of gratitude and having reached the finish. You know, this is like the ultimate outcome of what you had been hoping for, right? In some area of your life. Obviously, things aren't starting. There's more to go. But I just feel like there's just so much happiness coming for you this month. Beautiful Cancer. And then the Hierophant with the Death card, with the Santa Muerte. This is so interesting because this is a change. Like, this is a big change for you. You know, I mean, she's about to have a baby, right? The baby is existing within her right now. So the life of the baby is warm and safe and dark and just in this void of being completely cared for and completely held, right? And her life with the baby inside of her is, you know, hopeful of the baby and taking care of herself and, you know, all the things. But when the baby comes out, the baby's life is going to change so much. It's not going to be so warm. It's not going to be so secure. It's not going to be so dark. And her life is going to change so much. She's going to have the baby outside of her. She's going to have to care for it in a whole new way. You know, this is huge change. So I just feel like with the Hierophant, this guidance that you're receiving from Spirit, whatever connection you have here, whether it is receiving that guidance or giving that guidance, it's changing you big time. Like, you are like going to step into a very, very new chapter in your life. For some of you, you are having a baby for sure. I mean, with the Ten of Cups and the Santa Muerte and the Wheel of Fortune, like, some of you are definitely having a baby. But, you know, a lot of us, our baby is our business. You know, starting a business or taking your business to the next level, or a YouTube channel, or a pet, you know, adopting a pet that you love, and all of a sudden your life completely changes and your pet's life completely changes because now it has a forever home. You know, I mean, gosh, it could just be anything, right? It could be moving. And, you know, I do see the Eight of Wands with the Knight of Wands. This could definitely be a move. It's going to be something different for every one of you. But there is such a change here. Wheel of Fortune, Santa Muerte. Right? Such a change. And this is definitely a destined change because you have the Three of Cups, right? It's time. And when destiny calls, you have to heed the call. You can't not heed the call clearly, right? And this is something that you have ascended to. You've worked on for a long time with the Chariot. There's, like I said, a graduation kind of energy that takes you to this new level. You know, the King of Cups with the Fool card. The King of Cups, again, super, super spiritual, super connected to Spirit. And then the Fool card comes from Spirit. It's your first it's your first step onto the physical plane from Spirit. Again, you know, a baby's first step onto the physical plane is when it leaves its mother. There is something new. You are giving birth to something. You know, again, it doesn't have to be a baby. It could be anything. And I'm pretty sure you know what it is with all these wands. It's whatever you're so passionate about, whatever you're so excited about. It's literally coming to fruition now. Fruition with the Fool. And it's new. Like, this is clearly a new thing, right? With the Fool card. So, and the Eight of Wands with the Five of Swords. You know, this is kind of a, obviously, you can look at the imagery. This is kind of a scared energy. This is apprehension, you know, something. And again, the opposite. Yeah, that's probably why I was getting that saying, right? The opposite of courage is not cowardice. It is conformity. So you're really, really going to step outside of conformity in a way that scares you, in a way that intimidates you. You're going to be brave. You're going to be bold. You're going to come out of the proverbial closet in some way and say your words, tell your truth, show yourself, right? Reveal the business, whatever it is. Reveal the baby. Reveal the new home. Reveal whatever it is that you've been working on. The Knight of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. This is the kind of energy that we put into our new, like our new baby, right? Our new business, our new, whatever it is that you're growing, you have to tend and care for it. He's bent over and he's watering these seedlings. These seedlings would not survive without tender, loving care, right? So there is an energy here of really, really babying whatever it is that you're bringing forth for a time. This is a temporary energy. The threes always are. And you can tell, obviously, these things are going to get larger and then they're going to be self-sufficient, right? But this is definitely a need for you to care diligently for what it is that you're bringing forth and growing. But again, you're going to be so excited to do that. You know, you're going to have all the energy in the world required to do that with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So, you know, and I will say something else too with the Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands clarified by the Five of Swords, is this message that comes to you can intimidate you, can challenge you in some way where you're going to have to step up. You know, you're going to have to maybe face a truth that's uncomfortable, right? Because every rose has its thorn, right? So there you go. And then your advice card, the Three of Cups clarified with the Page of Pentacles. Man, again, the Page of Pentacles. He is creating something. He is bringing something to life, you know, and this is on the densified material reality plane, right? So this is, and this is just the beginning. This is one coin dropped into your purse. So you are beginning on your path of collecting one coin after another. For some of you, this is definitely a business or a new job, a new career, a new path that's going to lead to wealth in some way. And it's time. Spirit says it's time, you know, and everything has a gestation period, right? The gestation period here with her is giving birth to the new you or the new life, right? And now it's time to start collecting, right? If this were the Knight of Pentacles, I'd say it's time to sow your seeds, time to plant your seeds so that you can bring in the harvest. But you can see clearly here the Page of Pentacles is collecting the harvest, right? So, you know, I'm just getting that. So it's just the beginning of your beautiful path toward the maturation of what you are bringing to life. Yeah. So Spirit, please give us an oracle card for the beautiful Cancer family. Oracle for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. So you have Earth, happiness in our hearts and homes. Wow. So if that's not a beautiful card for a beautiful reading, I don't know what is. I mean, what can I say? You have a lot of happiness coming for you, Cancer family. All right. And let's get some runes. Let's see what Allfather has to say for Cancer. 3 runes for Cancer, please. Thank you, Spirit. 3 runes for Cancer. 2, 3. Thank you. All right. So you have Urus. This is challenge, strength, higher self, determination. This is your inner strength and outer strength. This is really the energy of the Chariot card. You know, the Chariot card, having to stay centered, use your will, and do, here, let's see if I can get this to focus. Do whatever is needed to align yourself to move forward by, you know, calling on spirit, finding your still center, all those things, right? And then you have Pertho, destiny, hidden truths for a lot of us. It's destiny, and it's bringing to light that which we didn't know before. It's also play, playfulness, enjoyment. And with this hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes card, you know, I would definitely say that there's an element of play here, you know, an element of fun and bliss and ease. And then you have Isa, stand still, chrysalis, hangman energy. And the hangman energy, that chrysalis energy, is that gestation, right? So a reminder that there is a gestation period before things can come to fruition, but I don't think it's going to take long at all. You beautiful Cancer. I mean, I think that's just a reminder that, you know, you're holding something in a chrysalis, you are in a chrysalis. This all happened in perfect and divine timing. So I love this for you. I love what you have coming for you. This is a really, really good reading for you, beautiful Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.